mid-major star joining us today. Again, CBB Review. This is the Reviews edition of our March Madness coverage. And today it's Malachi Smith from Chattanooga. Malachi, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. So, first things first, it's kind of the basic question, but everyone dreams about this moment, getting into the NCAA tournament. But now that it's finally here for you, is it better than expected? How does it feel?
It's way better than expected. Even though this is something that we've been working for and this is what we've been talking about since the beginning of the season, the fact that it's finally here, the feeling, and Coach Paris has been here multiple times, and he told us, he said, you think winning the conference feels good. Wait till you see what it feels like to make March Madness. So it's just been a crazy past couple of hours.
We'll get to that in a little bit, but best finish in all of the conference tournaments so far. That finish was an instant classic. How much more special is it given that you kind of played in a game that people are going to remember for a long time?
It feels good. We didn't really play necessarily well at the beginning, but the way we fought back and competed just shows what kind of team we were. So being a part of that and fighting with my, that's the definition of going to war with your brothers. So I'll remember it forever.
When that shot went up that, obviously gave you guys the win, what was kind of going through your head at that moment? And then everything just goes bedlam from there.
The first couple seconds, I didn't know if it counted because the clock, I was like, man, maybe, I was like, what if they go review it and the time the ball's still in his hand? So I was thinking of all the negative stuff. But then once I saw everybody running and jumping, I started doing the same. And I was just praying that, okay, please don't tell me that it doesn't count. So it was just, my mind was just all over the place.
That's one of the best parts of March Madness, no doubt. Getting to see games, finishes like that for you guys. But to get to that point, how did Chattanooga really prepare for this season? Take me through the off season, all the hard work that you guys put in.
Just our approach, our standard was set way high. As a leader, me and Dave wanted to make sure that coming in, all the new guys, we had a couple of transfers, all the new guys knew we're coming here to win. We're expecting to win. So we have to approach practice we're expecting to be the best team. We're going to win. So it wasn't a lot of lackadaisical. It wasn't a lot of, not competing. Everything was, pushing ourselves to the limit. And, a lot of guys reaching out of their comfort zone.
Obviously you're a sophomore on a team that's, you guys got fifth-year seniors. Josh has been in college for, it seems like, I don't know, maybe since I was born or something. But that leadership, how does that kind of help you yourself really as a younger player on this team and this overall team thrive?
I think it helps us in tough situations when we go through adversity. At halftime, maybe if, we're struggling, we're down by 10, we're struggling. Maybe with a younger team, they're demoralized. They're kind of getting down on themselves. In the locker room, we were all uplifted, and we said, dude, if we just make shots and calm down, we'll be okay. And I think just when you're older, you've had more games where you don't shoot well. You've had bad shooting nights as a team. So you know how to overcome that, So I think that's just, it helped us with our facing adversity.
Obviously for, people that don't know, you're really the overall team leader across the board, on this team. You're putting up 20 points a game, 7 rebounds, 3 assists a game. It's just incredible, what you've been able to do for this Chattanooga team. But what do you think is the best part of your game?
The best part of my game is I'm very versatile. I can score all 3 levels. I can score inside. If a team has a smaller guard, I can score inside in the paint. If they want to put someone bigger, I can attack them and use my strength, and kind of match them. Taller players, I can blow by them. I just think I'm very versatile, and I can score multiple ways. I can score with ball screens, handoffs in the post, catch and shoot. I feel like I could just do multiple things.
Obviously I misspoke earlier. I believe I said you were a sophomore. That's my bad. But obviously, real quick, I don't want to spend a lot of time on this because this is all about Chattanooga, but you obviously spent your first year at Wright State. Do you keep in contact with any of the guys there? I know that they obviously got the automatic bid as well.
A lot of the players I keep in contact with aren't there anymore. So, because when I was there, a lot of them were juniors and seniors. But I still have a few that I check in from here and there, but they don't go there anymore.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. So I won't hit on that any more longer. Otherwise, that definitely would have been a cool thing to, keep in contact with some of the brothers from the past. But obviously getting back to Chattanooga here, you guys played some good teams tough. I mean, win over VCU. You were right there with Murray State, who we see what the Racers have done this season. How should people, filling out those brackets, kind of perceive this Chattanooga team?
Proceed with caution. Make sure that you're sure on your answer, and that at the end of the day, everyone's gonna have predictions, and so everyone's gonna have their opinion on what can happen. But like you said, we're a very dangerous team, and we're not scared of anyone that we're going to face or match up against, because we can beat a team in multiple ways. We have a lot of versatility. I'm sorry, we have a lot of versatility. We have a lot of people that can do multiple things. So just proceed with caution.
Malachi, before I let you go, winners of 5 straight. You haven't had a 6-game winning streak yet, but that could happen in the round of 64. How do you guys get it done?
We go out there, we don't get out of ourselves. We play the way we're supposed to play, and we just keep doing what we're doing to get to this moment. We just keep playing solid defense, championship winning defense, and the rest will take care of itself.
I'm taking notes. I like that as well. I'll obviously fill out a bracket. I got Chattanooga right at the forefront of a potential upset pick, but it's coming up soon. How you guys preparing for Selection Sunday? I mean, is it coming quick? Is it going slow? What's it like?
To me, it's going slow, but I looked up and it's Thursday, so it will be here before we know it. We just want to make sure we're staying in shape. With these days off, we're using it wisely. Recovering, but we're also not just sitting around, not getting better, not shooting free throws, getting shots up, and stuff like that. So, we're just mentally preparing, and we're enjoying this moment right now. But I think once tomorrow hits, it's time to log back in on what we got, the next task at hand.
Malachi, thanks so much for joining CBB Reviews, our podcast, The Review, and good luck the rest of the way. Hopefully you guys can take it far in March.
Appreciate it. Thank you for having me.